Hey guys, how's it going? This is just another update video I'm going to be making because I was sitting around the other day and realized there's a lot of stuff I could update everyone on, so I figured I should probably get around to doing that. So, first thing is that if you didn't know already, we've boosted the Team 69 requirements. They were 105 combat and now it's 110. It was 105 free to play and 110 member. It's now 110 free to play and preferably 115 pay to play if you don't have summoning, but you're a really good 110. Obviously, we're not going to refuse you. But the big thing is still experience with hybriding. If you haven't hybrided before, don't waste everyone's time by coming out here and trying to PK. So that's the first thing, is that we've changed requirements. So if you were below those requirements, obviously we're not a clan, so I'm not going to tell you, you have 7 days to get up to these new ones or something, but if you're not, if I notice you're 104 combat or something, 3 trips from now, you're probably going to get kicked, because we need really higher levels. Our main problems right now is that we don't have enough experienced hybrids and we don't have enough geared hybrids. Nathrazzle, for those of you who ever PK'd with him, I have to be completely honest, he is one of the best hybrids I have ever seen, or at least one of the best tanks. I had a tank test with him, and I'm a decent hybrid. I don't want to say I'm great or I'm horrible, but I'm a decent hybrid, and he hit every single prayer switch on me 100% correct, which is pretty tough to do. Absolutely 100%. So, but on every trip, he's risking 200k or something. And then we have people like Frozen Tombs, who, have a great risk, like they're Dorak hybriding, which is like 20 mil risk, and yet they don't have a lot of experience. They try to just stay back and freeze, rather than going in and trying to go in with a whip and get your DPS in, or even stay back in range. Or people like Death. Death was risking max mage, but he's just not. It's not his fault. I'm not saying he's a bad hybrid. That these people just don't have experience. So that and we panic a bit. I think the reason why we're panicking is because we don't have the high levels with gear and the high levels with experience. I'm going to start having all 120s and up. I want you to start bringing Beasts of Burden. I want to have a lot of 130s so we can take these, RIMS teams that we're going to run into at Mage Bank and Easts, so that we can take them with a decent team. I happen to be at a really good point where I can still use a Beast of Burden and only be like low 120s in combat. So even, I'm kind of in a lucky position, but I think everyone should be using one for the most part. So that's the first thing. Second thing is that after losing about 20 mil-ish in about 3 days, I got a magical Vesta long drop when I was PKing with Haiti. It's about 17 mil, I think, so I instantly put about maybe 7 mil of that into returning sets. Which I guess sort of leads to my next point. For those of you guys who don't know, I am in Frozen Fury now. Number 3 pay-to-play clan. I'll have links if you want to join. I really recommend joining. They have actually the lowest trial member requirements of any clan. They only want 113 combat to apply and 90 mage, which shouldn't be too hard. So anyway, I'll have links for that. But anyway, I'm in Frozen Fury, so a good 7 mil of that went straight up into returning sets and stuff like that. A lot of Shark, a lot of runes, lots of split bark sets and stuff. And the rest of it I've kind of invested into stuff. I got my Fire Cape back and some other stuff like that. So I've actually got about a 13 mil cash pile right now, and a bunch of other miscellaneous stuff. So I almost have a 30 mil net again, which is really, really nice to actually have something resembling a net worth again. So that was a little gift from God that I just thought I'd tell you all about. So go out and get your Vesta long drops today. They're phenomenal. Back to Frozen Fury. I haven't done a lot of serious multi-PKing up until then. But there's a couple things that I've kind of learned from Frozen Fury and from the leader and stuff like that I think actually really apply to single PKing as well. Basically 3 things. It's spam, sets, and organization. I wrote these down so I wouldn't forget. Guys, in multi, spam is like 110% necessary. You have to outspam your opponent. Obviously we're calling on vent, we're calling piles on vent. This is for multi. obviously we're calling piles on vent, but if you don't outspam your opponent, I mean, for one thing, you just look like shit, and for another, you know, if you're not voiced in vent, you can start your own piles. And I mean, we cleared RDK in something like 15 minutes because people would take the initiative and step up and make their own piles, and we just, I mean, they already had another, you know, 30 ops on us, and we cleared them in 10-15 minutes. So spam is a huge thing. If we're all falled in on a barrage pile or a barrage train, or I don't know what they're called for single, and one guy is hybriding another guy and he's trying to tank, you have to spam. I think what I'm going to try to do is just tell people on vent what I want to have spammed. I have about 5 things so far, but I really want to get some spam up. It looks really good for videos, and it's just fun. I mean, personally, I love seeing a big spam tower of, like, you know, 20 messages, but maybe that's just me. Second thing is sets. If you don't already have it, I would really recommend, I mean, if you're going to be risking, you know, 20 mil, don't buy a second set of that. But if you're doing like a 4 mil, you know, Mystic risk or something like that, like Mystic Whip, you know, Zuriel's or something like that, Zuriel staff, I mean, like a 4 or 5 mil risk, I would seriously recommend getting another set of that, and I would also recommend getting, you know, 50 super restores, you know, 200 brews, a bunch of tortoises, you know, 1,000 shark. I mean, I had to buy a lot of stuff to get in Frozen Fury, but it's totally worth it, because, you know, I can return 5 times on a trip without, you know, being like, shit, this is costing me, you know, 500k to return. It's like, it's kind of in the back of your head. If you have a lot of sets, you don't have to worry about that. And organization, that's, you know, I think from now on I'm really going to try to be a bit more strict about, in the past, you know, we would run away from teams and stuff like that, and I really need to keep fighting teams. If we run into a team and one person dies, but that person manages to drain them so they're on 2 brews, you don't run away. You just stand back and kill that person because they're on 2 brews, because obviously they're not going to be able to tank very far. And you're probably going to end up getting 2 loots. I mean, because you're going to get his drop and his stuff. So, I mean, organization's really important. I'm learning about things like channel hops and, you know, inactivity sweeps and stuff that I really want to get into. I just want to keep our team strong. I don't want to have inactivity. I don't want to have, I mean, obviously, like, spying is not an issue or something, but anyway, that's basically that. Outside of the game, I just finished Frozen's 3rd video today. It's about 7 minutes long. It's only a 2-song video. It's basically a tribute to Old Wilderness Peking. I don't want to talk too much about that because I need to finish up this video, but I'll have information on that when I actually release the video. It's actually looking to be a really solid video, I think, at least. So that's done. I have clips for the Eagles Rage Duo Video 4, and actually it's not even really going to be that Duo video anymore because I now have clips from Nath, and then I have some from Eagles, and I think I have a D. Clausler from Echo, and I'm supposed to get a couple more from Frozen Tomb, so this could actually be the first Team 69 video where I actually have like 4 or 5 people in the video. I even have some from Hex and Curse, from Nath's Pure, so that's looking to be really good. And the final thing is about that video, there's a song that I actually really want to try to get for it. I already have the first song picked out. I might make this a 3-song video. I'm not entirely sure, because I haven't made, the last 2 have only been 2 songs. So I may make this a 3-song video. I already have 1 song picked out for sure that I know that I want. But the other song is, I know of it, I just don't know what it's called, so I'll have a link to it. It's in Paintballers, I want to say like his 9th video or something like that. It's just the first song. I'll have the link to the video. If you know the song, please comment or message me or whatever you want to do, because I really need to get the name of that song if I want to make a good video. So, that's about that. Thanks for watching. I'll have links for all the Frozen Fury stuff. I'll have links for all the Team 69 stuff. Thanks for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe if you're interested in coming to PK with us. Just make sure your experience is the main thing. I really have to get going now. So see everyone later.